Okay, live stream in. Hmm. I'm just gonna watch Karen King's Ultra Brawl episode, which is I'm not literally gonna listen to the others. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Kieran has copyright music. I'm just gonna watch the episode episode one because I already watched the other episodes.
When it comes to series are mostly known for their main characters, which is why we'll be pinning these two main characters today. Because they are so brave, agile, and strong.
And also because they're a pretty cool character.
Carl, the main character from the series, Carl.
And like in the game movie Cuphead, one of the defenders of in the game multiverse.
I'm your main host, Kieran King,
And I am Lego.
and weaponize each character to find out who wins this Ultra Brawl. Over on Freeze Flames channel, Freeze Flames has tons of series. Well, however, there was one series that was never seen before. Well, if you are a very old fan at least. If you're a new fan, you won't be able to see this one. This is the Koopa Kids. The Koopa Kids has a character named Carl. Carl always died many times.
Dying
God,
so
my neck
many
is hurting.
times. That's similar to someone we know and love.
Yes, we know it's Kenny from South Park. Moving on, Carl, well, along with the Koopa Kids series, was pretty much deleted,
Hmm.
never to be seen again. Until a few years later, we've ended up getting two new children and Carl.
Wait, the heck is this origin story? The creation of this show, anyway.
Yeah, I don't know the origin story either. However, known as Carl. Carl was an average Koopa kid. He was raised by Linda Mitchell and, wait a minute. He doesn't have a dad name?
Oh,
Wow, this is kind of
that's
hard to
literally
analyze.
awkward. That
Well,
the
if we
Carl's dad
do
is
take into account,
not
officially
gonna
this
say
character's
anything.
name in the show is Mitchell Sr. or Carl Sr., depending on who you ask. However, when it came to these family, let's just say the dad left and his mom was the only one. And now we have a different type of Mitchell, which is Calvin Mitchell. And he's basically abusive to his sons and has two daughters caring about his daughters and his sons. And this origin story makes no goddamn sense because he doesn't have a real origin story.
Geez, if this kid had no true origin story, then that is already a hard character. To acknowledge almost like me and Orca on Friday night.
Dude, please keep that to yourself. And besides, you're dating a yandere simulator character. How the hell? Well, let's just remove these. Well, he doesn't really have that much power, and to think we would have so much powerful characters for the first
Hmm.
episode, we decided to take this character. I don't know why we did, but I thought it was a good idea. But anyways, moving on to the powers and abilities. He is a Koopa, so it is safe to
Yep, that's kind of
say
cool because
that he
you
can
can
use
use
his
as a
shell to
shell.
attack people. And he does have claws as claws, but let's face it, he doesn't use his claws for shit. The only thing that he can do is fucking punch and kick, and that's basically it.
He also have a great store of items like his bomb that is so, so deadly. It made the night sky look like daytime and his deadly fire flower to burn people alive.
Oh,
With after
okay.
this is a drug in Carl's universe.
That was extremely weird. I did talk to the original, and he did say that all fire flowers or ice flowers, even technically the sixes. The only real Mario characters seen in Buzz, Booze, and Dry Bones. However, you cannot forget about his main weapon of choice. Well, if you even call it a weapon per se, but it's actually more of a vehicle than a real weapon, and that would be his car. His car can go fast that it actually plays the Captain Falcon music, which could mean his car can
Wait,
go
what?
extremely fast. But don't even get me started on his go kart. His go kart can go extremely
Really?
fast. If he can get a start, he can almost go fast enough
That
that
that would
he
be
can
faster
actually
than
rip through the space time
that.
continuum. Actually, wait a minute, no, scratch that. It broke the sound barrier and it also broke tube and went into the real world for a short amount of time. But yes, don't even get me started with his pet Marvin. Marvin can easily be scaled up to about human level strength because he's actually been able to at least harm people, but the only thing they can really do is suck people's blood. And if he can even get a fire flower, he can shoot literal fire. But even if he doesn't have a fire flower, he can shoot mud into your eyes.
Hmm.
Yeesh. You really think that's really
That would
bad?
be
I'm gonna test it out
painful.
right now.
That that literally will be
And mine
painful,
was
dumbass.
drinking a beer like crazy Wario in one
That
of the
would be
Wario
painful
games.
if you do that
And
um,
when comes
to
alcohol, it also comes with a pile of pills. Please don't sue me.
oh,
But anyways, moving on to the pills. The
did
pills
Shirley
will
forget
literally make
that he just did he just forget that the background over the video for the Carls, by the way? He's literally messed up again.
make you throw up and pass out for a couple of minutes, which is a really useful item depending if you use it at the right time. But don't even get me started on his insane amount of strength. He's been able to take on most of the Gooper gang. The Gooper gang is extremely special and really powerful, especially Bob. Bob is the main source of muscle.
What?
Have you seen those muscles? Look at those big guns.
Carl was also able to fight and defeat Cooper by kicking him through the wall, putting Carl at wall level strength.
He is also equipped with a lightsaber, or in this universe, it's called Booster. Actually, what the heck is with all of these crazy gags? Like, Space Wars? What is that? Is that supposed to be Star Wars? Ew, his friend even likes that. But anyways, nothing compares to his durability though. I mean, nothing compares. He has survived a
Hmm.
lot. I mean, you should have even seen one of his big feats. He survived by getting burned and getting hit by a car and getting hit by gasoline. Even though the gasoline didn't really do much, but it seemed to look like a giant size. I don't even know. Like, it's the size of a building, and it looks like it's metal, made of metal and rust, which should put Carl at about. Actually, that's not enough. We could probably assume means he should be able to be put at about big building level.
Holy crap, how the heck he did even die from all that stuff?
Hmm.
Why, yes, he didn't die. He managed to break every single bone in his body. But for some reason, he survived that. If you break every bone in your body, you're pretty much likely going to die. However, in Carl's case, I think Carl has stronger bones than before. I mean, his bones are so strong, even if he breaks every bone in his body, they can still heal pretty fast, which could mean he has a healing factor, but I highly doubt it. I think this feat is kind of like an outlier, but also not.
Even if you hate school like me, he could still be a bad.
Thing.
You trying to disguise yourself as a wasp?
Mm,
I'm
oh,
octopus!
Come on, boys. Don't argue. Just enjoy
okay.
the evening. Now, I'll be out trick-or-treating with the girls. Just don't get back too late, okay? Mwah.
Indie game multiverse. The indie game multiverse has many indie games, has a lot of indie games. However, there was a
Yeah, I already watched indie game movie, by the way, from Lego Pro, known as Lego in a Comic Pro, by the way.
story and a prophecy that ended up being true. Carl would eventually find who is the game character and kill everyone in the game multiverse. However, there was a few defenders.
Okay, that one is copyright. I'm checking my phone. Hold on.
Well, Steve and well, Freddy and many more. But when it comes to the best of the best, we move on to one of the main heroes, Cuphead.
And one of the defenders in the awesome world.
However, Cuphead does hold a grudge on Steve, being the main character of the whole story. Cuphead's the main character too.
Man, Cover is extremely weak to Steve. But to be fair, Steve
What else?
is all has so I'm gonna let that slide.
Any similarity. Like him being, rolling the dice, him fighting bosses, blah blah blah. You know the story of Cuphead at this point.
Gee, how the world can you survive in this world? And how can you survive in this universe? There's a lot of killer animatronics,
Lego
evil
Pro,
humans,
you
and
own
crazy
it.
creatures that
You
would
own the
hit
characters
just
who's
by getting
in your
pressure
movie.
off.
Well, bro, don't start acting
Lego Pro, you own your own movie because he did literally make the whole movie.
straight. I'll beat you with a belt, like a freaking parent. But anyways, don't let Cuphead fool you in the game multiverse.
And he has been proven to be quite a pushover as you can see. He can't see. You need to be extremely fast to hit this guy.
Indeed, you need to be fast because he's actually extremely powerful to even be in the void in the first place. However, you also need to be fast to even be visible. All indie game movie characters are extremely fast. It's almost immeasurable. You can't understand indie game movie logic. You don't understand my logic. And I'm also looking at you, Chocolate Guy, for stealing indie game movie content, so better watch yourself. Cuphead originally fought on Super Fights Battle Royale. He took it on the likes of the Moon Team, featuring Sonic in his super form, and even killed Sonic in his super form. He's even taken on by the likes of Emma Johnson. I'm not sure I can use it. But of course, he was on the team base, so he may not be powerful as you think. Actually, you know what? He is powerful as you think, because he fucking killed Sonic. He would be extremely powerful to kill Sonic. Also, he has survived many
You use the
attacks
cartoon
by indie game movie
Fight Club
matter, Aerosans, and Carl
planet.
herself.
What?
So
He is surviving attacks from Battle Aerosmith,
Tell me, you're the one who created the fucking series.
and he is able to defeat Sonic from his super form and even Sonic from Farm Papa, which is even more popular than Little Sense. Defeat him with ease.
Rest in peace, Sonic. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Foster Sonic. Rest in peace. Of course, like regular Cuphead, he has the unused shots in it's those being the arcs and the exploder, which is pretty cool.
And this stacks up with no reason whatsoever. And if he really wanted to put his shot to the test, he always used his Kamehameha. Wait, Kamehameha? Wait, what's that? Is he a Super
what?
Saiyan?
Well,
What? Really? You, you really have to use the Dragon Ball reference again with the Kamehameha? What?
no, he's not really a Super
I'm
Saiyan, but
looking.
he
I'm
is
looking
close
in
enough to
the
be a Super Saiyan.
video and even
Technically
the
Goku, if you
camera.
think about it.
Aw, I was
I'm
hoping he
watching both sides.
would, even though like that. He is a Super Saiyan Go Super Juggler form right now.
Well, I guess I rest my case if you're crazy a little better.
West your case. I
That
West your case.
that
Oh,
would be painful.
this is while I go sit down for a
Anyways, Cuphead isn't easily as strong or durable as you might think. Sure, he's durable on the body, but he isn't durable on the head. Just one simple bone whack ended up killing this bastard. Jeez. But with that, despite all that, even though he can easily be overwhelmed, and he is pretty much smart since he reads books, as you saw from the thumbnail, he is one of the best indie game movie characters in fiction. And that is saying something, because people think indie game movie characters are weak, even though you think they're extremely weak. You keep wanking, stupid series. But anyways, yeah, that's basically it. That's Cuphead for you. Bye, Steve. We'll see you later.
Bye, Cupman, and never be nice to me.
Kiernan, that chocolate cake is gone, by the way. You didn't know?
Bye, loser. Alright, the combatants are this. Man, I need to get to school quick. Bro, why did you do that? Sorry there, but you're in my way. You're going to pay for that. Let's see about that.
And begin!
Hey, I'm just warming up. Look, I don't know what made you mad, but I think it's just stuff. What are you, weakling?
Cool. I'm just gonna watch the other episodes.
Oh man, time to take this up a little. Any last words? Nope. Time to end this. Ah, easy as I wanted.
That's a
Yes,
bomb.
now I can hurry up and get to school. Don't think you're running from me.
That would be
Oh boy.
painful. Like that's like Carl, by the way.
Now time to end this. This is the end.
Yikes.
Well, look like Carl won't have lived to his grave. Actually, he won't have an entire face to even have anyway.
Yeah, indeed. Well said. Now, this fight wasn't totally a big stomp. Carl sure did pack quite a punch, but it was just nowhere here is Cuphead. Cuphead is way more IQ, and he has way more strength.
Even with Carl's and and durability. Experience and one his wild, but Cuphead is that good.
Actually, this fight wasn't actually totally outclassed. Carl's items could be quite tedious for Cuphead, as you see in his games, but that's about it.
And my God, how much Carl can take, but even then, Carl's still losing this fight competition.
Yeah, however, Carl actually has no advantage besides items. And even with that, Cuphead can easily
My ear just
counter this
itching.
with his other various shots. And Cuphead has just way more durability. In fact, he has taken every single category except for items because, well, Cuphead doesn't even have any items. But still, Carl is just
Hmm.
outclassed by this competition.
I don't
So
think he has
yeah,
item.
the only thing that Carl has is his item. No other advantage over Cuphead.
I guess you could say Carl really rolled the dice for this competition because of oh my, it's awful.
Don't worry, you'll get there. Anyways, the winner is the indie game movie Cuphead.
That was the worst one I ever heard from Liverpool, but okay. I might need to skip the intro because fucking Christ.
Ah, the love of toys. Toys are always so
Hmm.
and we're taking these two characters because they are so cute, adorable.
And they're pretty fun to make a movie about them. And also, even more fun that we'll have them fight
Toys.
the killer doll.
I'm your host, Kieran King,
And I'm Aqua.
and today we figure out who wins in this toy competition of Ultra Brawl. There is no real Toy Story
Hmm.
backstory, so I might as well make one up. Oh, I got it. So, when it came to the Woody cartoon, Woody was always popular. Then toys started going to the whole country and going to the whole
Hmm.
state. And that's when we meet our hero in the Andy house and the one toy himself, Sheriff Woody.
Seriously, Kieran? Another character with no backstory? First Carl, now Woody? What's next?
I'm
Chucky the
just
Killer
checking my
Doll?
phone.
Oh, wait.
Going back to Woody, we are going on carnations. One from the real Toy Story lineup from the movies, and we'll be also talking about the Disney Infinity video game to make things much more fair and much more interesting. He has arsenals of a laser, and
Hmm.
and he can use it
That's
to
kind of
burn
true for that.
enemies with. Indeed, you're right, Aqua. He's also been able, since he's really smaller than Chucky, he can easily run away with ease.
Ah, my
In this
neck.
fight, however, he might be a little taller because of the Disney Infinity incarnation. That's just so we can make things fair. Because we can't have a tiny little doll face the Wrath of Chucky. That's just unfair. And besides, who really wants to see that fight happening? Everyone knows that if we use the real Woody from the real movies, he's basically screwed.
He has also taken blows to the face and gotten up without a scratch. Even if Woody is outshined by Andy's new toy Buzz, who will always be his favorite.
Oh yeah? Tough guy? Toxic.
How dare you open a spaceman's helmet on an uncharted planet? My eyeballs could have been sucked from their
Oh,
sockets. You actually think you're the Buzz Lightyear?
All this time I thought it was an act. Hey guys, look! It's the real Buzz Lightyear!
You're mocking me, aren't you?
I'm trying to look away
So,
because
apparently, I'm doing
yeah,
Chucky. So, yeah. You're gonna have to deal with
my
me
neck is
because
literally kinda hurt right now.
I can do it. Anyways, let's get into how about strength. Starting off, Chucky is only really street level. He once put somebody in half with his knife, but that's really it we can say for his strength. Oh, and I also forgot to mention, he can beat people to death with a that's it. He wins. There you go. The match is ended. He's a doll. Like he can't.
What?
You know he's not gonna do very well. It's not very fast. His durability is at least street level. For example, Chucky can be back. He has a pretty good durability. The main thing is the
Hmm.
easiest way to take him out, even with how durable he is, gotta take that heart. Gotta take the heart. So now let's get to intelligence. And before you guys say, "What? This is easy." Woody has the highest intelligence anyway. Like even if Chucky has a good intelligence, it will just won't work. Wrong. Chucky is a fucking serial killer. The guy who can, he's actually pretty smart for a serial killer.
That's literally
He's
true
really
that Chucky is
easy to
literally a
sneak
killer.
around.
A killer doll.
It's like, guys, he's a mastermind serial killer. He literally surprised a teacher with a yardstick hiding in a closet. He's pretty smart, especially how many. So yeah, he's actually pretty intelligent. He's actually above average human level. Problem is, with all of Chucky's feats and all this, well, if he doesn't transfer his soul long enough, he will actually become part of the doll. Like he will be stuck to the
Hmm.
doll and will have human capabilities. So, for example, he can start off the match just be like a normal doll. He'll just
I
do
don't know if
the
Kieran was
typical
in
things
that
like
intro
Woody.
over the
But as
info, by
the
the way,
match goes on and on and on,
over
he
Chucky.
will get more weak because he's going back to more human level. So that means he could be, destroyed easily. Um, like he can bleed easily. It's a lot easier to kill him as the match progresses than it when it begins. But yeah, that's all we can really say for Chucky. In the fight, you will have his toy hammer, I think, his knife, and something else. Sorry, Kieran, I can't remember the line. I'm stupid, but something else.
The killer doll! And I dig it!
My friends call me Chucky.
I'm one of the most notorious slashers in history.
Hi, I'm Chucky.
All right, these combatants are set. Let's settle this in an ultra brawl. Let's go! Huh? Whose doll is this? I wonder if it's friendly. Well, that was another easy kill. And there were no witnesses. I won't be so sure about that, Buster.
Hmm.
Who the hell are you? I'm Sheriff Woody, and I just saw you kill my friend Buzz. Yeah, so what are you gonna do about
Fucking
it, cowboy?
neck.
Oh, now you're dead!
My fucking neck.
Where the hell did you even get that jetpack? I stole it from Buzz before you killed him. Wow, soft friend you are. Ew, that was close. Wait, where's that lighter going?
I think that was. Uh-oh.
Oh, shh.
Well, well, there goes Andy's house.
Oh, that was convenient. Good thing I was nowhere near those tires. Now, time to end this. Reach for the sky. Ah!
Well, there goes Chucky.
KO.
Wow, that was an awesome fight. Who knows those two can actually have some fighting skill out there.
Damn, is Woody the new killer doll here?
What? Everything well, except for size, because that's the only thing. Size doesn't always matter, you know.
And I know what you all are thinking. Isn't Woody a doll? Chucky should tear him up. Well, keep in mind, we also used feats from Disney Infinity to make things fair and interesting. Plus, having a jet pack, you know it's going to be hard to attack Woody. And if you're also thinking of that poster of Chucky killing Woody, well, that's just a poster. You can't really use that as
Ouch!
evidence, especially when Woody looks exactly different, and that's not even Woody.
Yeah, he has a point, especially with his laser. His laser will always keep
Back of
Chucky at
my
bay.
neck is literally
And
hurt.
besides, when you have a jetpack, it's going to be way, way harder to hit him. And besides, you cannot use the knife. You have to catch Woody, and Woody's expired. And besides, his durability is low. But yeah, as Aqua said, we use these from the video game. He just survived taking an explosion to the face and not getting a scratch. And Chucky can only survive wooden, like, I don't know, like gunshots and being burned to death, but that's pretty much it. And even with those durability feats, Woody has taken much more, and I mean much more.
So I guess you could say Chucky was
I'm not gonna say right now
chucked out of
from the pond over there.
the window for box office sales and best toy movie of the year. Rip Chucky.
The winner is Sheriff. Hello, guys. This is Kieran King here. I just wanted to let you know that there will not be any research in this episode because, well, at least for pre-analysis, I've been trying to. So, you're gonna have to bear with me since there's not. I'm gonna do it the episode.
Seriously, what the fuck is wrong with my neck? It goes from my back.
What is up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Ultra Brawl. I'm your host, Kieran King, as the Knight's Battle was animated by Kerbo the Animator. I highly suggest you go check out his channel and subscribe. Speaking of tonight's battle, we have a battle between the parent figures, Garnet versus All Might, and with them is Steven and Deku. Now, of course, as I said in the beginning, there will not be a pre-analysis, so I'm doing this Devon style. But I hope you enjoyed this animation anyway. And now, let's get ready for the fight. This battle will take place in the city, and there is no prep time and outside help. Let the battle begin.
Hmm. Hmm.
Well, it looks like there will be no future for Steve. Now, this is a very, very close battle to call. But in my opinion, I actually think All Might and Deku will win. Now, for this battle, fair. But even with that, I don't even think there's why. You could argue that potentially Garnet is faster, but All Might has shown to move exceedingly quickly. But that's up for you guys to decide. In strength, however, this is really close to call. But with Prime All Might will
Hmm.
destroy Garnet.
Makes
I mean,
sense.
it's not even close. Comparing to like the United States of Smash, sure, the United States of Smash is big in not in the modern days, but in the old days, the United States of Smash would probably take out about like I'm not even sure. It's just a giant Smash. Go to the damn thing. Why is Deku and Steven in this fight? Well, the reason why is because well, I wanted to make things more interesting, and two,
Hmm.
Deku would actually have a giant impact on this fight. The reason why is because he always analyzes his opponent. Sure, the gems wasn't going for the knockout first with one punch, especially with All Might in his prime days, because there's no way that they would be able
I'm
to
literally
prime
looking into
All Might,
this.
making the winner of this battle Deku and All Might. Now, if you want to see a total war between Steven Universe and My Hero Academia, featuring all my favorite gems and my favorite characters from My Hero Academia,
I'm literally
leave a
looking
like.
into my screen.
If this video, comment down your own ideas of
I'm
Ultra
looking
Brawl.
on my live stream app.
Maybe because are going to be revealed next time on Ultra Brawl.
That's not going to help you since I know everything you're going to do. Strange, isn't it?
Don't ask me why I'm wearing a blanket because my neck over my back is literally hurt. Like literally in pain.
What's going on? Welcome to another episode of Ultra Brawl, hosted by Best Jumper CE. I highly suggest you check out his channel and subscribe if you like the animation you see in this video. Speaking of tonight's battle we have a battle between the movie Mario and the movie Sonic. And no, these are not going to be the live action movies. These are going to be the movies that are from the 1900s. That's right, anime movie Mario and movie Sonic. They're different and they are including a little bit of items in this episode.
Hmm.
Anyways, I hope a plumber playing a video game. Wow, that's a weird plot line to start off with. But anyways, he was just playing a casual video game until the video game crashed. And then it shows the princess flying out of the TV. They have a little talk for a little bit until the king, Evil Koopa, comes and takes the princess and moves back to the video game world. However, she drops something. Something that encouraged Mario to save the day along with Luigi. But that was when the dog, aka the prince, spoiler, and grabbed the princess's necklace and then moved all the way to a pipe. This pipe led to somewhere known
Hmm.
as the Mushroom Kingdom. And then somebody explains to them that they must save the princess to save all the toads in the whole wide west of the Mushroom Kingdom. However, they had the Bowser King and save everyone in the Mushroom Kingdom. And then Mario would get the right? Well, no. Earlier, that dog transformed back into a prince and went with that is a douche move. He freaking saved you, Pete. You don't love the prince, you love the actual hero, Dick. Mario is able to do a lot of stuff in this movie. He was able to tip over Bowser while using all the three items, and he was able to survive a wave that didn't even get hit by. But still, that's incredibly durable.
I'm
What
literally
he needed to
listening
do on
from
his own,
pre-announcement.
he can actually defeat Bowser with ease. But what he needed to do with help, he really needed to get the items. But that isn't too big of a deal. Now, the only main weakness that Mario has in this movie is that he gives up a bit too quickly. The mushroom is normally just your everyday mushroom. He makes you grow, but he can grow to a size of a building in this movie. The Starman, well, you can get invincible and you can't get hurt. And last, he's at once. You are guaranteed that he is going to be one badass house. He also has overall, anime movie Mario is extremely powerful when he has all three items, but he can give up a bit too quickly. But that doesn't matter because he always is able to save the day. But there's just one question we need to answer. Why is Luigi wearing blue?
Yes. Stand aside. Let's go. Yeah! Oh.
What's happening? Okay, we're being extremely honest. There's really nothing new to OVA Sonic's story. Blah blah blah. And maybe becomes president. Eggman becomes the president of the United States, and then Sonic has to do his bidding. He has to go to a portal, and then go to a side of a, okay, fuck it, you already get the story. It's basically just a generic Sonic story, except it's too generic. So,
Did I just heard Karen that you to censor for?
Sonic has to do okay, fuck it, you already get the story. It's basically just a generic Sonic story, except it's too generic. Though the concept of Eggman being the president is really cool, to be honest. I mean, that's obviously really funny.
Okay,
This
why
Sonic is
did Karen
able
literally censor
to.
himself?
Okay. If I okay, I'm sorry if I'm acting like this. I really do not like this explosions and crashing into a giant rock. Sonic on his own was able to take down Metal Sonic, but to be fair, he did get some help from Knuckles and Tails. Speaking of Knuckles and Tails, he really needed help from Knuckles and Tails in the movie because I don't know, he's not as cool as he used to be. But he was able to take down he can cut off Metal Eggman's hand. Yeah, this Sonic isn't too you know, too combat-ish. But he does have the ability to go into some warps and warp through different places. Though, to be fair, those aren't really helpful during combat. And that moves on to weaknesses. Sonic usually underestimates his opponents, and believe it or not, he can get tired from running. What? That's that's basically what Sonic is not known for doing. He's basically runs super fast that he can't get tired.
Another censor!
Anyway, overall, Sonic
Karen
might
is
not be
using
too
more
strong,
censor
but
over
he's
that over this episode.
incredibly fast. But sometimes
That's all that will be censored in the 2021 or 2020. We didn't censor the episode.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's settle this in an ultra brawl. This fight will take place in the middle of the forest, and there is no prep time and no outside help. Let the battle begin.
Ooh, that would be painful for Mario. That would be painful for that.
Show you.
Ooh, that's gonna be that will be the hurting the day. And there goes Sonic. Yep. Really?
Another Mario vs. Sonic debate bites the dust.
I get
Now,
more
why does
copyright music
Mario win?
again.
Well, for this Mario has a long-term experience fighting alone. While OVA Sonic, sure he could fight alone, but it takes a little bit of help for him to actually get the job done. For secondly, Mario is
Hmm.
extremely more durable and extremely more powerful. He was able to take down Bowser with ease. Sonic needed to take down Metal Sonic with difficulty. So it all comes down to this: which is stronger, somebody that can defeat someone with ease, or somebody that needed a little bit of help? Then you guys can already guess who I'm going to say. Making the winner of this battle, Super Mario Bros. Anime Mario. Now, if you want to see her and Luigi from leave a like and write down your own ideas. We're going to be
We are bears. Except, except much more deadlier. I'm pretty sure I know that this. I'm getting copyrighted for. I'm getting copyright for this. Yep, I did visually get copyrighted for this. I'm just gonna skip. Tiernan's also brought intro is usually keep changing, except for the 2021 that usually didn't get an intro.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Ultra Brawl. I'm your host, Kieran King, and tonight's battle, we actually have two animators working on this Nine Cat Pop Tart and Tyson the Skeleton. By the way, Nine Cat Pop Tart made the Schizo sprite sheet, so I suggest you go check out their channels and subscribe. Speaking of tonight's battle, we have a battle between the two killer bears, Freddy Fazbear and Schizo the Bear. Now, this is going to be an interesting matchup, I should say. So, let's get into the next round of fighters. Freddy Fazbear was just your normal animatronic that worked at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza until one day a strange man in purple killed 5 children. One of the 5 children went to the Freddy Fazbear suit, and now it possesses that suit, giving life to the well-known character we known as Freddy Fazbear. Freddy Fazbear is able to casually crack open skulls and bones thanks to his bare teeth alone. But if he really needs to amp it up, then he has the Toxic Bite and his Mega
Makes
Bite
sense.
from FNAF World. Freddy also does have some electricity and manipulation, being able to shut down phones, and he is able to use his casual jump scare once the phone or lights are shut off. He's also able to teleport around his own pizzeria. He's also a very, very skilled gunman because he can use his laser gun in Freddy in Space 2. Freddy can also throw his microphone and has pizza wheels. Freddy can also throw his microphone and has pizza wheels, just like in FNAF World. And also in
Hmm.
FNAF World, he has Power Song and Heal Song. But if he really needs some more extra firepower, he can be shown in FNAF World Halloween Edition. Freddy has taken down many enemies in the past, but none of those enemies are like these three, being the FNAF World Rainbow, Scott Cawthon himself, Tia Really Strong. But out of all of them, Freddy is the defender of the galaxy and was able to take on many enemies in the past, but he is the one who created the FNAF universe, which means Freddy Fazbear is universal level at best. But he did need some help from his other
Oh my
friends
god.
so he
Did
could
I
get the
just
job
heard
done.
another
Now we
copyright
move on to
again?
weaknesses, and his most notable weakness is his durability. He is a
Oh,
3
for fuck's
animatronic,
sake,
meaning
Kiernan.
that he isn't really that durable. And hell, he really needs help from friends to get the job done if he is taking on a giant threat. But this battle, he is all alone. So we're going to go ahead and see what he does with his might.
After this, I will end my live
Overall, Freddy is the defender of the
stream.
galaxy and was able to take on Scott Cawthon and Lol's hacks and Chica's magic rainbow with all of his abilities. But he does have some minor weaknesses that will greatly
Not happening. I will get flashback about me getting jump scared on Five Nights at Sonic. No, not gonna happen. I'm not listening to that. There we go.
Schizo was once a 1920s cartoon character.
There
He
we
had a bunch
go.
of shorts that
The jump
appeared
scared
in the early US
literally
and
that's
movie
gonna get
theaters,
me to
but
get
his
mad. I
cartoons
don't want
were
to get.
different. They were
I'm not
pure
gonna get
evil.
the
The
flashback.
cartoons may start off normal, but do not let that cuteness fool you. The longer people watched these cartoons, the more disturbing and horrific it became. Whoever watched a full Schizo the Bear cartoon, they would end up become insane, and then they would kill innocent bystanders or themselves. After realizing the trouble that Schizo the Bear has caused with the
Hmm.
public health, they decided to collect all the Schizo cartoons and burn them. This destroyed Schizo's history, reputation, and it ended up sending him to hell, and he still wanders in hell to this day. But he is actually in our real world right now, terrorizing others in his plushy form, and he will haunt you forever and ever until you kill him. He is the defender of the galaxy and was able to take on Scott Cawthon can literally manipulate
Now this
anything
one
around
didn't
him.
literally have
He
the
can manipulate
sensor.
fire, water, plants, technology, anything that you can imagine, he can manipulate it. And it's all thanks to one thing known as Toon Force. Take an example like Bugs Bunny and Mickey Mouse and Felix
Oh
the Cat.
my
They can all
god.
manipulate their bodies. Take an example.
What did I just saw? What did I fucking saw over ha- that bear having a boner?
Like Bugs Bunny and Mickey Mouse
What
and
the
Felix
fuck?
the Cat. They can all manipulate anything around them just by doing whatever the hell they want. But it's nothing compared to Schizo's Toon Force, which is just blows them out of the water. His most notable attacks from his Toon Force is Skull Bat summoning, Fire summoning, Pubes attacks, Tentacles, Knife summoning, but that is nothing like his most strongest moves, like teleportation by turning himself into ink, and he can literally turn his own hair into a knife. But that is nothing compared to his red eyes. His red eyes is what scares people the most, and it's what turns him into Killer Schizo mode. Once his sanity drops to zero, that's when you know you're fucked, because then he will take you to a screen-like static image, and then he'll murder you with his knife and sharp teeth and claws and eat you to death. And if that isn't enough for you, he can literally turn himself into a giant and murder you that way. That's how powerful this guy is. Schizo has actually befriended Tails Doll, Kill Mickey Mouse, Felix the Cat, and Popeye the Sailor Man, and even kill the pal himself, Mole Man. And he does have one notable loss, losing to Cuphead, but let's be honest, he only really sent him back to hell. He didn't actually bring up weaknesses, but he actually has no weaknesses. Schizo the Bear is completely flawless in every way. He can just kill you no matter what. That's how strong he is. He has no limits, and he is not weak to anything. Overall, Schizo the Bear is possibly the most strongest character that is based on 1930s cartoons, and he has no limits at all.
Yeah, about that bear really need to run. That bear is demonic and violent.
Alright, the combatants are set. Let's sell this in an Ultra Brawl. This battle will have no prep time, no outside help, and this will take place in Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Let the battle begin.
This battle is about to start and seriously, I forgot about that jump scare. Okay, I don't think Freddy would win because he's fighting a Toon Force series killer. That's not gonna work, Freddy. If everyone wants to join my Discord server, there's my username in the description if you want to join my Discord server. Nope, not again. Nope, nope. Not gonna happen with the twice in a row jump scares.
Ugh, I'm not gonna be able to
And
sleep
game over, Freddy.
after that. So, why did Schizo the Bear win? Well, there's a lot of things we need to discuss. Freddy's durability is really short body because a few claw swipes should be able to take Freddy down for good easily. Another thing is that Schizo the Bear could do anything that Freddy could do, but way better, and he could do many more. And lastly is Schizo the Bear's Toon Force. Freddy has never faced anyone with Toon Force before, so Schizo the Bear with Toon Force should be able to take Freddy down for good. Because Schizo could literally do anything he wants to do. Plus, he has no weaknesses. There's no way Freddy Fazbear can defeat Schizo the Bear. Well, I guess you could say Schizo can cross out Freddy Fazbear on the killing list, making the winner of this battle Schizo, the 1920s Killer Bear. Now, if you want to see a Killer Bears free-for-all with Freddy, Schizo, Bubba the Bear, Flippy, and more, leave a like, and if this episode gets 30 likes, there will be a rematch. Also, don't forget the reveal.
Try to run, Slenderman, Slenderman. To him, it's part of the fun. Slenderman, Slenderman, dressed in darkest suit and tie. Slenderman, Slenderman, you will certainly will die.
Okay, that's enough for me from watching some Ultra Brawl, which is I'm gonna end the live stream. So this is the Gaming MJ signing out. Live stream ends.